What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bald and Bearded channel. I'm your host, Sean. We are back streaming Fromsoft video games, and we're kicking things off with Dark Souls Remastered. Yeah, so it's been a minute since we streamed. I don't know. It feels a little off, but we will push through. Let's jump into the gaming window. I think maybe it's just because I haven't seen my face like this in a minute. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're playing the Dark Souls Remastered version. I have a mod on this. It's just a texture mod. I've never played it with this texture mod, so I'm curious to see how shiny and new the game looks to my eyes. And then the next time we play Dark Souls, like the next playthrough I ever do of this game, we'll be doing the modded run Daughters of Ash, I think is what it's called. So that is not this playthrough, but will be the next one. So I want to take a look at the settings real fast. Auto recovery off. Okay, good. I don't know if I've ever played with vibration. Sure, let's do that. Subs off. HUD. Can we do HUD to where it shows occasionally? No, we can't. So let's leave it on. Music. Okay. I think this is probably good. UI scale is going to be small, but that's okay. You guys don't really need to see too much of that. Yeah. I've got brightness pretty low because I'm going to be playing with an HDR kind of filter on my end. So it might look a little bit brighter to you guys, but it's low for me. What up, Peanut? Dude, it's been a minute. Gonna pick back up on my Indiana. You know what's hilarious? I am notorious for deleting my my playthroughs, but check this out. It's my first character right here. So you can see pretty much all my saves are just random playthroughs that I've done. What up, Justin? So I think we will give you know what? I will say this. We will give Indiana Jones another attempt. I think we're going to have to come back and finish that. Not like pick this one up, but start from scratch. We'll give Indiana Jones another attempt in 2025. This will happen. And I'm going to leave that there as a constant reminder. I think Thick Boy Vamos was our last playthrough. I kind of wish it would show the dates on when you played these. Yeah. Okay. So let's not load a game. We're gonna start one new. You can't create. Okay, I need to delete a character, so that should be easy to do. Guide tester. Yep. See you later, buddy. All right. Let's see. Character name. We have. I don't think we've ever done a queso character in this game. So let's make them the RPG version of queso. Questo. It is Questo's time. I think we can use our controller from here. What class should we actually do RPG version of queso? I mean, I think if we're gonna pick a character class for queso, it would either have to be Wanderer or Cleric. I mean, Deprived is kind of a meme if we're being serious. Cleric, because I think of like the classic trope character in like Robin Hood, the drunkard monk, the drunkard cleric kind of guy. So that would be good, like a very morally bankrupt cleric. He just drinks and gambles all day long. That would be the best. I think we might go that way. Justin, everything's been going well, man. I hope the same said for you. I was just on my Instagram account the other day looking at the people that I follow and trying to crop that list down. And I saw you on there. Don't worry, I didn't remove you. Let's see. Let's do the cleric. I think this is going to be kind of funny. Gift. So, I mean, obviously we pretty much always want to go with the master key. I'm trying to think if there's anything that would even make sense for him. I mean, I think the master key probably works here. Queso's all about shortcuts. I love that Queso's getting his very own playthrough. Don't worry, I'm not going to make him very large or whatever. I mean, maybe we should, though. That kind of looks cool. Large lower body. They just make, like, tiny head is so ridiculous, dude. I never got into the, like, grotesque customizations of this game. You know what? Let's just go very large. Let's do it. I don't think I'm going to fuck with his face too much. We might just roll with commoner. Some of these characters just look so wild to me. Yeah, let's just go with a commoner. I think we're going to keep them bald. They don't have a lot of good hair selections. I think this is what like mods would be really good at in Dark Souls. The character creation could have really used an overhaul. It would have been great to see the remaster like change this, modernize it, give us more options. So I feel like Queso would probably be closest to wild. You know what? I'm not going to make him bald. I think I'm going to do wild. Because he's wild. All right, let's see. Can we? I can't remember. We can't do facial hair in this game, can we? That's kind of crazy. Let's just go with dark brown. To be fully transparent, I don't have like a vision of Queso in my head. I've seen like a picture or two of him once in a while, but that's about it. I've got a general idea, but you know, I think his hair is in between dark brown and black. So I think this is as close as we're gonna get it here. Yeah, man, I've never started as a cleric. I'm trying to look at what my stats are here. Okay. Intelligence. All right, well, this is not a type of character I ever play. We've talked about this in the past about me playing a cleric because I never do it. So, as good a time as any. And I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy the experience here. Oh, wait, are you guys not hearing the game audio? Shit. I just realized that. Well, that's great. Let me fix that. Wah, wah. Why is that the case? You dudes should have been hearing that. I don't like that at all. That's kind of bothersome. Let's see. Let's see if we can figure out why that's the case. So game settings, audio properties. Okay. Let's take a look. Right, y'all. Okay. Whoa! All right, I'm trying to see. Okay. So game is showing up where I expect it to, but not. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry, dudes. Sources. Okay. Audio. Games. Properties. Man, why did that get messed up? I'm glad I saw that before I really started playing. Okay. All right, well, let's, we could redo this really fast. Man, we're always off to a wonderful start, aren't we? Okay. Time to redo Questo. Good thing he's fresh in my mind. We can get that one really quickly. Cleric. It's not alphabetical. Okay. Master key. We did commoner with wild and dark brown. See? There we go. Now we can listen, watch, and enjoy.
In the age of ancients,
it was funny because I was going to ask how audible the volume was.
By fog.
Then I looked up and saw the meter wasn't moving at all.
Land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark.
Man.
Then from the dark, they came.
These graphics just are so outdated when you come from stuff like Elden Ring, even Demon Souls, the remake. Nito's probably my favorite design visually. I think this character's so cool.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos.
You know, Nito could be like a good tattoo cover-up design. I've been thinking of something, and that takes up like a lot of space. Especially with like the black shroud.
So
could be cool.
Easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease.
Dude, I want to say your name so bad, but I know I'm gonna butcher it.
The scaleless betrayed his own.
Can I just call you Chan? I feel like it's Chan Kyung. Chan Kyung. Obviously, their last name is Kyung. I just want to call you Chan just to be safe. But I still tried and probably failed.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light.
Ooh, I don't remember.
Endless nights.
I remember the body perspective looking down on them, but I don't remember it being a woman here. Why does this seem unfamiliar to me?
Of the accursed dark side.
I mean, of course it's a woman. They always have women in these games, but that just seems so unfamiliar. And I've probably seen that at least 30 times, I would have to guess. Watching me play for years. Nice. Well, Welcome to some nostalgia
Yes, indeed.
You are on a nostalgia ride with me.
The dark sign brands the undead.
Now my texture pack is kicking in.
The undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away.
I love that guy.
To await the
that guy's my
end
favorite.
Of the world.
My favorite undead.
This is your fate.
My hair looks so bright here. It's supposed to be dark brown. I think this is probably the lighting pack. It's adding so much like illumination in the game. Thump. All right, that was the... I forgot I turned the shake on my controller. For a second there, I thought my phone was buzzing. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see, okay, simple cleric set. What about, wait a minute, what did I do here? Okay. Master key, heal, the straight sword, hilt. Fuck yeah. I should have checked to see if there was a mod where I could add PlayStation buttons instead of Xbox. That shit is so annoying to me. I can't believe that's not built into Steam yet. I don't know if it's a Steam thing or if it's a game dev thing, but it seems like a super easy fix. I'm not gonna like sprint through this game if you guys are wondering. Typically when I do playthroughs, I try to just do everything. So that's the plan. I'm just gonna have a casual go and collect shit that I see and kill everything that we know of. So we're gonna do a lot of exploration. It's gonna be a true kind of like nostalgic type vibe. Man, this is so much brighter than I'm used to. Like these doors look like a metallic kind of thing that I'm just not used to seeing. I'm gonna have to turn the pack off after we play and then do like a side-by-side comparison. I think that's just gonna be crazy. That music was quick. Jump. All right. So having never really played through as a cleric before, I'm going to put like a heavy focus on using... Watch the arrows. I'll never get over that. We'll take a step and just watch it curve towards me. So wild. I'm going to put like a heavy emphasis on trying to do these. Take that. Oh, we love that. There we go. That's classic Dark Souls. Whoa, camera. All right, let's actually put on our shieldy boy. Okay. I remember when I first played this game, how much I tried to get to this fucking thing. I really wanted that. And I'm kind of glad that I could never get to it, because I would have gotten it and been like, the fuck is this? And been, I mean, honestly, like if it wasn't the ring, it probably would have been a pile of rubbish just to really fuck you over.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
He's so clean.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
One of my favorite things about a game like this is back in the day when you would have played this, because it doesn't give you like quest trackers and things like that or a journal, you would have had to like really listen to these conversations, take notes if you were one of those type of players that would refuse to search up guides or help. And there just would have been so much insane satisfaction from starting to unravel the story and make your way through the world just on your own. Now, there's certain things that you would have just never been able to accomplish, like the DLC and stuff like that. But, man, like nobody's getting back to the Undead Asylum. They're not fucking making their way up to that crow's nest and crouching in a little egg. And, you know, it's just never happening.
Oh, and this.
But it's so cool, man. It's just like those moments that you can only experience once. Games like that are just fantastic.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Chen, what do you mean, am I on live in YouTube? I don't understand that question. I'm definitely live right now. Well, I thought he missed completely. I was trying to look at that. I was like, what happened? Should we go for some parry action? Oh, that was so soon. Oh yeah, we can open this door. I should have done that when I was down here. Let's see. One thing that I'll be sad to not have is the pyromancy flame. That was I'm just so used to running a pyromancer and picking that up right here. Oh man, this is so bright. It feels like I'm playing a different game. That's what I love about PC mods. They just add so much replayability. I mean, this is just a texture pack with like improved lighting, and it really feels completely different to me. Like my eyeballs are like, whoa. I feel like I never truly noticed the backdrop until now. Hey, what's up, Trollo? I'm gonna say Trollo, like troll. Churros and Trollo. Trollo. Everybody's got fucking names that I'm like, shit. What do I say here? I appreciate it. Oh, I got you, Chan. Yeah, so I used to occasionally stream on Twitch and do like the combo streams, but I am only doing YouTube now. So only YouTube, buddy. You are at the right place. Let's give him a little kick. Ooh. Oh, that reminds me, I need to check and see if the voice volume is on right. It seems a little bit low, yeah. Now it's at 10. Okay, so let's do sounds. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Hello, love. Big Chungus, you ugly. He's got like barnacles on his legs. He also looks... He looks so different to me. These texture packs, man. He's got like color. My eyes, they see things. It's so wild because it's not as though it's vivid in the sense of that they've oversaturated things or anything like that. It just feels like you're, I don't know, I feel like I'm somebody who was colorblind and can now see things. It's kind of wild. If you're wondering what mod I'm talking about, I'll end up linking it in the video description once I'm done, but it's the Dark Souls Remastered mod? Yeah. Very nice. I'm sure we may run into some like glitching or bugs at some point, but we're pretty early in the things. So I haven't experienced anything like that yet. There's our nest. Even though I've played this so many times, I still always question, like, am I missing a piece of loot? I really love this scene here.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Nope, no other platform. No Kick, no Twitch, no, whatever other shit there is. Yeah, the good thing about YouTube is you can see, like, from the quality of the stream, I can stream in very good quality. It's 4K 60 and it looks fantastic. But it's a big delay on the live stream chat for that reason. I could stream at lower quality, but I would rather you guys have a better visual experience. If I'm playing like a game where I need to have instant communication with you guys, I will stream at the lower bit rates and like at 1080p, so we can have that instant kind of communication. Humanity. Yeah, let's play through the eyes of a newborn when we approach NPCs, and let's actually experience these conversations.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
I like how his chain is dirty, worn.
Right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum, but too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So,
Brilliant!
Off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
It's kind of funny, like, how much this guy actually talks. He doesn't seem like he would be interested in that. It really is surprising to me how much dialogue he has.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
I think they may have initially wanted to make this guy like a Patches type character, and then thought better of it because it would have been too cruel too early in the game.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
I think it's hilarious how many NPCs in Fromsoft games will tell you something and then just have this like insidious laugh that they throw at you. Especially in Bloodborne, when you really have a hard time trusting any of the characters, that thing in the church that's actually saving people you just think is a monster.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure that's his last line.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully.
Oh, never mind.
One of the bells is up above in the Undead Church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the Undead Burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the Undead Burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
So the funny thing about this conversation right now is how this is like the origin story of me creating content for Dark Souls. This is where I got stuck. I didn't take in the line that he just said about going up these stairs. These stairs blend into the mountainside so well. I literally didn't see them the first time I was playing. So I did what other suckers do, and I just trotted my way down this path and ended up getting to the catacombs and just getting booty blasted over and over and over again. And I was like, fuck this bullshit ass game. I'm fucking done. And then I started putting things together, and I was like, all right, you know what? Let's help some people out.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
What's up, Questo? Did you just get here, buddy? So, normally I'd be doing the like, what do we call it? The sweep down below to get the Estus soul. God, it's been so long, I don't even know how to describe this shit. And I just call it like a suicide run where I just grab a bunch of loot. Normally I'd be doing that, but I kind of want to play as if I was approaching this game without the majority of the knowledge I have. Now, places where I would have just gotten completely stuck, I'm gonna use that knowledge, but I want to move through the way that I would assume I would, and not take advantage of like so many tricks and things that I may know.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Firelink. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Bowl cut.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Well, thank you. These are soon to be out of circulation.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Oh yeah.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me
I already belong.
Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Teach me. Alright, we get the shrug. Seek guidance. God, what a waste. Okay.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
So it's Milady, and then I believe one of the companions' name is Nico, and I can't remember the other one's name.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith. Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers.
Even though he charges me, he does give me information. It's not like a pure ripoff like I remember it. It is a ripoff, but he does give us some info.
Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the through kindling.
I think it is, as is tradition, to destroy these pots. Okay, the devs have not added any loot there yet. I'm still holding out hope. One day. One day. So, if I was a noob, I don't think I would fall down here. I know I wouldn't. So that kind of makes me sad that I'm not going to do that. I don't think I would. Let's see. Yeah, I would go around here and explore. Ooh, that would have caught my eye. I would have been looking at this fucking burb and been like, oh yeah, that's what took me here. And I would have seen that nest and been like, oh, that makes sense. There's a nest. And I would have never, ever, ever, ever imagined that I could get up there. Not at this point. I totally would have looked at this shit. Especially if I'm in noob mindset, I would 100% be destroying everything. I would still be anticipating that I could receive loot from those things. And this is where I would go and rage quit the game. All right, let's take a look up here. I want to see what it looks like from newbie eyes again. So I'd see that and be like, okay, I definitely want to go over there. I don't know how much I would care about the bird at this point, because there's no way I would be afraid of it. It took me here, friend. I would just think that those steps up there are part of the scenery. Like, there's just nothing to it. I would never assume I could get any higher than I am right now. I think the first time you will ever get any kind of realization of that is when you're on the lift. The lift, you'll be like, oh shit, there's something there. So I would probably come down here, and this is what we would do. I'd be like, fuck, man, my weapon is weak. I die here for sure. It is a decent weapon to have against them, though. Ooh, I didn't know that guy was not dead. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, that is the normal experience of what you would get here. All right. Then I would run back and get my shit. And at this point, I would say, okay, this is going to be a hard game. And I think I would loot the things that I could immediately see. Okay. Anything that's glowing, I'm going to pick it up. And then I certainly would not go down the other path right now with all these things chasing me. I would definitely be going for Sanctuary. Save me! One of the big boys must have died. Yeah. Now, this is where I would bang my head against those fucking skeletons until I got really pissed off. Thankfully, we know that this thing exists, so we'll make our move. And I didn't get a chance to really take a look at the loot that we just grabbed, so I would definitely be curious about that. Okay, we're way away from that. We know that spears are nice. Got quite a few keys. All right. What up, Scubby? Pretty much, man. I mean, I actually started it with... It was either this or poker chip shuffling and other stuff. It was one of the two. What? Oh, okay. So I'm using the, I'll show you in a second. The other dude just fly off? Okay. So I'm using the, like, Uber PlayStation controller, and it's got the buttons on the back side. So I'm going to accidentally hit those every once in a while. You know what? I'm going to take these off, because I won't be using them in this. Yeah, now I won't fuck that up. Sweet. I definitely would have got hit by that thing. See? I'd at least be smart enough to kill that guy before looting this thing. That's kind of impressive that he stayed up there. God, the slow swings get me every time. Alright, let's do a run. I half expected death by falling, just taking that guy out. What up, Jan? So this is just like, essentially what I'm doing with this run is I'm trying to get back into Fromsoft games. So the plan is to play through every Fromsoft game from Dark Souls on, not like Kingsfield or anything crazy. I may do Kingsfield and stuff like that eventually, but that's not in the works. And just to kick things off, I really wanted to just have a casual play of Dark Souls. And I decided to play a character class that I never really fuck with, and that's Cleric. And so while I'm playing, I'm trying to do so as if I'm like playing through the eyes of myself when I was new, but only to the extent that if I would have gotten stuck in an area because I didn't have the knowledge that I do have now, that then I will use those hints that I know of. Otherwise, like, I'm not going to be going to specific areas before I should to obtain an OP item or to farm something. It's going to be a casual play, but it's also going to be much more difficult than it would usually be for me because I will not be using those kind of advanced tactics. I would not know about the safe drop, so let's just do the... It is the joystick down press, right? No, it's the double tap. Okay. You should, Scoob. You totally should. What games do you have by Fromsoft so far? And do you have a PlayStation? Oh, by the way, Questo, since you didn't see the intro to this, this is your playthrough, buddy. Questo. And I made sure to add the T because we're playing an RPG version of you. You are the standard cleric drunkard that lives the wanderer lifestyle, and you have the master key because you like to take shortcuts. This is your character. Yeah, so this is the safe way to make that drop down onto this platform if you wanted to avoid the jump. Because the jump used to be a pain in the ass. But of course you would have to jump back across. So you only have to jump once if you want to. Then we got this damn rat. So you classic Dark Souls peeps will know that most weapons swing and make collision with the wall. So this is why something like a spear is really good. What the fuck? That was a glitch. Why a spear is really good, because it goes forward and not to the sides. So you gotta stay to the left here. I've never seen this glitch before, so that must be part of the texture pack. All right. Damn, that's a tough one. Ogden. I'm just going to say no N in that. It's either a silent G or a silent N. I'm going to say no N. Ogden. Dude, I'm glad you were able to plat DS1. So, Scoobs, I think Sekiro might be my favorite Souls game. And it was probably my least favorite on my first playthrough because it was very frustrating and difficult. Brendan the Gay was one of my favorite playthroughs. Yeah, this I said we were probably going to see some bugs. I was not expecting those kind of bugs, but still. Boom! Yeah, I think parrying in Dark Souls might be one of the hardest of the Fromsoft games to parry in. The enemies have so many like just unnatural slow building swings that you're just so antsy. You're like, I gotta swing, I gotta swing, I gotta swing. You can literally do that like 3 times before they actually fucking swing their weapon. It drives me fucking nuts. Those of you that have been around for a long time, you will have undoubtedly heard me, the slow swings, god damn it. So yeah, like the walking behind the back kind of maneuver has always been the safer route. So if you want to hold up a shield and just kind of fuck around. Well, you don't want to do that with a firebomb, obviously. But like this, I mean, because they're slow, you can take that as your avenue for easy crits. I typically don't like playing that way because it's kind of boring. But if I had a lot on the line, like let's say you were trying to do a no death run and you wanted to have your shield up and just circle, then yeah, that's a very good, safe way to play. Now you can see that item. I wasn't even thinking about looting that until I turned the corner and saw it shining, so that's the only reason I came to get it. I'm not going to be using my, like I said, my knowledge of certain areas. So the nakeds aren't usually a problem unless they do those super fast spam attacks. It's a Russian name? Cool, man. Let's see. I know 0 Russian, so I can't even have fun. I can't even have fun and goof around and say silly Russian words like I would in Italian to Alessio. Those guys are easy to see. This would be like one of those great opportunities if you had spellcaster or any kind of range. You just pick these guys off. Something. Oh, where'd you come from? Yeah, parrying is very satisfying, but that's probably like what's so good about Sekiro is the parrying. Sekiro is basically like a rhythm combat game, so it feels very satisfying when you're playing at the top of your level, like when you're on point and your timings are good, is very satisfying. That's where parrying becomes super rewarding. Elden Ring also has this very OP mechanic. I'm not even sure what it's called, honestly, now that I think about it. But it's like the guard counter. That thing is strong as fuck. And then, of course, the jumping attacks are very strong. I think the jumping attacks are so strong because they want to reinforce that you should be jumping in that game and not necessarily dodge rolling. But, yeah, spoiler alert, Elden Ring will be the last of the games from FromSoft that we cycle to, because once we get to Elden Ring, I will be playing a lot of that. I did get the PlayStation 5 network trial beta code for Night Rain. I think that's this weekend, so I will do an unscheduled stream and show you guys some of that as well. Ooh. What's up, Jimbo? It's Christmas Jimmy. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that the super chat messages are there and like stickers too, because then you guys can see the communications, man. That's pretty cool. I like those. Thanks, Jim. Is the Baba Yaga like a Russian folktale thing? It sounds like it would be a Russian thing. Now that I'm seeing Babushka in the chat. Oh, that is a glitch. There's no structures there. What are you running on, buddy? Oh, man. No! It's so slow. You know what's cool about this glitch? Check this out. You get to see everything beneath you, right? So you can be like, oh, shit. So what if I didn't know this was a glitch, I'd be terrified to walk forward. So what I'm gonna do, I'm pretty sure this is one of those things where if I like quit out and load back in, it's gonna be totally fine. So let's do that. You played Smite with friends. You saw that she's playable. We were all like one of us. Nice. A gooble gobble. That is cool. I didn't know that. Okay, so I mean, Baba Yaga definitely does sound like could be a thing of that part of the world, but it makes sense that it's Slavic. Let's see. No. Oh wow. Okay. Well, shit. Holy fuck! This is kind of a fun way to play. Oh shit! That looks even crazier now. Oh my god. This should be a new mode. This is a new mode. There's no floor. Dude, imagine if you didn't know this game yet. Okay, so should be stairs here somewhere. How the fuck do I get on the stairs? Oh yeah. There we go. This is so crazy. This is kind of scary. Wonder if it'll fix... Man. Is it there? Is it there?
You can sponsor a child.
That's stupid. Who the hell would want to do that?
Sponsor now. It will also send you this Takeo digital sports watch as a free gift.
Kick ass. Oh, thank you, Lip Foliage. That is a mustachioed username. I feel like I've seen that. I appreciate it. Man. Let me, This is crazy. All right, let me quit out of the game completely and see if that actually fixes that. That is a crazy bug. I wonder if it's only problematic in the Burg or if we're going to run into some like super wonk janky shit. All right. Good old Dark Souls. I'm not going to lie though, that was really fun in that moment. Yeah, this is a great opportunity. Dyed emotes. Wait, who is Lip Foliage? Who is this? This is someone with history in the channel. Be sure to sync. First of all, if you're not already on the Discord, be sure to sync your Discord with the YouTube account and enter in the members only game giveaways that we do. They are currently ongoing, and the one up for grabs right now is BioShock Remastered. A classic. A must play if you haven't, and a must revisit if you have. So you should have, are the "you died" emotes not there? What emotes do I have? You died. I wonder. I'll have to look at them. Okay, let's check. No, okay, I guess that area is just fudged. All right, we'll do what we do. Oh shit, that guy. Am I a full-time streamer? Like, if you're asking, do I make a living by streaming? No. But I will be streaming regularly going forward. Whoa. Okay, buddy. That is the attack that I wanted to mention, is like the one attack that they can do that really fucks you up. God, this is so crazy. It's fucking with my mind. But yeah, so I've had lots of ebbs and flows with streaming, but the reason that I'm coming back to the Fromsoft games is to signify like, hey, I'm going to be streaming pretty regularly, and that's why I'm willing to do this content again, because I know that's what like my core viewer base wants to see. So I am down to clown with the Fromsoft again. Holy, I do not like this anymore. Let me get out of here. Holy shit. I mean, I can actually die over here, so I need to be careful. Oh, that's scary. No! I thought I was falling off. It's so scary. Man, that is satisfying. I'm trying to... I actually have to remember how to do a jump attack. Hold on. Let's do this. Wait. Is there no jump attack? I can't... I feel like I could... Or is that like related to whatever weapon you're using? I thought I could like run and do an overhand kind of smash. It's been so long, I'm just doubting everything.
Now, you seem to have your wits about you. Hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
I wonder how many people attack this guy on their first playthrough and just... They got rewarded with a Uchigatana if they killed him, which is great, but, you know, they're missing out on some other things that they should probably acquire prior to that.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
All right, Lip. I did not notice that you died was not part of the combos there. I'm gonna make sure to have you tried and you died as options again. So I don't know if you've seen the you tried, but you tried and you died will be on the emotes. My hope is that I have more emotes that I can upload. The cool thing is that when you have a certain amount of memberships, you can add more emotes. So whatever I take away, if that's the case, I'll be able to eventually put them back on if we get a certain amount of members. So that'd be cool. Let's see. We're not gonna care about this stuff. We're doing a Questo run. Reinforced Club, man, I love that weapon. Ugh. Yeah. Let's just get the utility stuff that we want.
Thank you kindly.
We'll come back to him. Oh man, this is crazy. Man, this is like a super serious bug. We're gonna have to play with just like the normal. We're gonna have to turn this mod off. That's a little it's a little too fucked up. It's crazy because it's a very popular mod, so yeah. Wow. It's okay. It was fun. It was fun seeing those visuals while it lasted. Now we're back into Fugly Souls. Oh, Dave Bonzer, thank you. Thanks for subscribing, dude. The thing about the subscriber alerts, the reason I don't have special like animations for those on the stream is because YouTube doesn't differentiate between someone subscribing to one of my YouTube videos or to one of my live streams. I wish it could tell the difference and then give you an alert for the live stream one. But no, it doesn't do that. Whoa! What? He respawns? Why? Oh man, this game looks so different already. It's much darker. Okay, that's cool though. I literally thought that this area right here was where the opening started, and I would have kept trying to go down this way. That's so funny. I'm glad I decided to get out of the mod right then. I wasn't quite sure that I would one-shot with this shitty-ass weapon, but I am, so that's good. I really don't like this weapon. Yeah, it was too bright. There was definitely some flaws. I knew it wouldn't be perfect, but this game looks good on its own. I mean, it's not like terrible. And once you're in it, you don't really think too much about it. So this is some, you know, I would have never jumped. Well, I don't know. I did try to jump across this. When I first played this, I did try to get over here. Whoa! Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho ho! Ooh. Oh, that was slow. Alright, buddy. Fuck it. I think I'm gonna have to level up some dex to use the wing spear. Yeah. Ooh, I thought I was in a crit animation. Oh man, that swing. They're gonna do the up the stairs jump. Oh, that one didn't do it. That one did it. Follow me in here, guys. Get me away from that fireball. That guy had like 2 HP. All right. So you may notice, I think I acquired a soft humanity. I don't think I had that soft humanity unless I got it from the asylum. But either way, one of those cool things about soft humanity, and soft humanity is the humanity that you get in your humanity counter in the upper left without consuming a humanity item. You can only get those by like killing human-like NPCs, and like when I say NPCs, it could be like these undead enemies in front of me. So if you were to kill a lot of them in certain areas, you'll just start accumulating soft humanity. And I think it caps out at 10 per zone, and it's not a good like accumulatory rate. It's not something that you would want to farm. Oh man, he was like right at the tail end of his attack. So I need to remember we're a cleric. That's nice. It is a little bit hard for me to continue like the mindset of being complete noob and like crawling around in a snail's pace and looking at everything, because I do know where things are and what's dangerous and what's not. And without anybody telling you that there were mimics in this game, you would actually never be curious about these chests. You would always be opening them. And so that would mean that the first one you get crunched by is in Sen's Fortress, I think. Sen's Fortress is a bastard for your first couple times through there. That place is just a maze of traps. It's kind of hilarious. I bet the devs were having a great time watching their game testers go through there. They were probably loving that. I like how the guy that's furthest away from us is the one who gets aggroed first. I didn't expect that first swing to actually make contact. I thought I was going to clunk the wall. Our bonk stick is doing decent. We got a firebomb now. Bonk. Yeah, I think it might just be impossible for me to truly play like a first timer. I don't think there's a way that I can do that. So what I will do, I don't know. I'm still gonna I'm gonna explore everything is essentially what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna do like OP like go into certain areas before others to try to, because I know it's like optimal and things. I'm just gonna take the traditional path of what I would encounter without like much experience in the game, if that makes sense. Bonk. Dude, Lip, I'm so curious. Did you always have the same username? What? That did all that damage through my shield? No way. Yeah, how did that not block? I've got to clip that. I need to watch that replay. My shield was up. Did he slice me through that crack in the wood? Did he get right through that? Is that what happened? That was nuts. No. Man, my parry timings are really poor. So the interesting thing is, this guy, this guy will fuck me up if I don't use the cheese. I've never had the strategy that I'm doing with the fire bombs fail. Why does he look like he's already like he's side-eyeing me with his peripheral vision? He knows. He knows, guys. He fucking knows. No! Oh. He baited me. All right. Imagine if I was still playing with that mod in this area, you couldn't see the ground. Oh my god. That would be hell. Whoa, ragdoll. No, you believe? I will figure it out, though, unless you... Oh, man, this is a tough one. I've got to figure out someone who would know about the You Died, but also be willing to be a channel sponsor. That is a tough one. Is your avatar, your YouTube avatar, a potato with a mustache, maybe? I think it's a potato, but I can't tell. It's so tiny. Wait, where did I put the... Oh, the fire bombs are in here. Okay. I don't like with his shield up. Oh, how... I hate that. Come up off the... there we go. Damn, for real? What is with the... It's never been this bad. That on the hit. Okay. Have they fucked this? Have they made it to where, like, you're just never gonna hit this guy anymore? That's kind of wacky. Like, I could parry him, but it's gonna be a lot of parry attempts because I've got no damage to deal. What? His shield wasn't up, was it? Oh my god, these fucking fire bombs. I didn't realize that I had camera lock on. And it rolls, it doesn't roll backwards, it rolls like in a rotation. God damn it. here we go. Okay. Back to hell. Oh, that should have been a backstab. Man, I don't know, Lip. You're gonna have to give me some hints. I don't know how I could guess it. Why does it sound like something's approaching me? Most people don't change their YouTube username, so I'm like, Come to me, Bomberman. Too impatient. Dude. I do not miss their ability to change directions mid-flight. Yeah, see, I got another soft humanity. Let's go ahead and kill these guys just in case. Drop a firebomb? No. The bad part about trying to fight the knight the traditional way is he just one-shots him. Switzerland? Oh no. I love it. Bonk. Whoa, I'm stuck. Wait, he's gonna chug? He's gonna chug! Dude. I need to figure out how to do the like leaping attack thing. Is it just a part of the weapon set, or I can't fucking do it anymore and I forgot? I thought it was just R2 while you were running. I think it's part of a weapons moveset. Like I need the reinforced club to do that. Because I don't think you can just jump and then swing. Yeah, there's no like traditional jump attack. There's a jumping attack that's part of weapon moveset. It's got to be that. All right, so I do know. I think I know who Lip is. But God, now like the name is escaping me. Is this Brightly? Switzerland. I'm pretty sure it was Switzerland, the country thing that we were joking about. I can't remember if it was Brightly though who did that. I think it was Brightly who fucked that up. I am much older, and my memory is much worse than it was. Let's kill the boss daddy, and then we'll fuck with the knight. You wasn't sure, but you were thinking it was Switzerland as well. Well, it sounds like I got it. Yeah, that's a pretty good clutch. I appreciate it, Brightly. Some pinkies up. There we go. That's super funny. That was a good hint. That was a funny memory. Alright. Queso. You've got a quite fashionable purse, by the way. This is some queso style. Comfy robe. Fanny pack. Rag on a stick. Wait, rag in my left hand, stick in my right. Rag on a stick. I wash myself with a rag on a stick. We figured out the queso build for sure. This is great. I'm gonna top it off. I don't even know that we need to do this the fun way, but I'm gonna do it. Skrrr! I wish they had different music for every, like, boss enemy. Skrrr! The worst is when this guy, like, kicks you off the ledge. No way! Get up! Oh my god, so slow. No! Dude, I was flatlined for so long that I was panic rolling and then it got me stuck in the animation. Son of a bitch. Alright, well here's where we die making the run back. The ultimate impatient run back. Man, I can't even think of the times that I've had to make this run back. Oh shit. This might be a bad move. Oh, okay, there's a gate here. That's right. It's gonna be a whole gang of them just chilling. That death sucked. Ba 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 ba. I felt like my roll was pretty good. Like, it was a good time. But no, guess not. I can hear all those dudes at the gate. We might get whomped here. I hate how he jumps up here if you give him enough time. I mean, it makes sense. It actually wouldn't be a terrible thing to fight him up there. Because I don't think he can knock you out of bounds from up top. But let me see. Maybe. Ooh, if I knew he was going to swing immediately, I would have stuck around. Just trying to... Oh, go! I'm not going to heal. Nutshot! Victory! How many souls is that? 3K? Well, we do not want to run back, actually. There's like a whole gang of them waiting for me. I would get killed instantly. You guys dodged, or I dodged one there. You missed out. I would have ran back into a horde of them. Killed the moment I hit that doorway. 10 enemies just wham bam slam jamming me. It's locked. Man, I'm curious to see what this would look like with that mod. It must be super bright right here. Brightly.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
I remember the first time I saw your username brightly.
Aha. So I didn't scare you.
And I thought you were just a big time son bro.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Your brother's name is like astral related, isn't it?
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course,
jolly
we are not
cooperation.
the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
See, the good ones, the bad ones, they all laugh. You just never fucking know.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
If only we could all be so grossly incandescent. Dude, I look like fucking shit. I'm surprised any of these people talk to you.
Oh, hello there. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be...
Alright. Alrighty, let's get our shorty cut. Oh, that's Casey's favorite game. Queso must have been playing League of Legends with us too. My buns! They're on fire! Kick. Victory. Let's buy what we need to from the merchant, and then we'll be... Whoa! Oh, God. Fine, I'll lock on. Queso only plays on the Korean server though. Even with the 300 ping delay he's got, he's Grandmaster. He's not quite Challenger.
Oh, there you are. Still keeping your mind. Then go ahead. Never hurts to...
Alright. So, if I didn't know any better, I would never kill this NPC. Just wouldn't make any sense. He's the only merchant that I know of right now. So it just would be such a terrible decision to kill this guy. That being said...
Thank you,
swing the hammer. Alright, since we are playing as Questo, let's get him to be able to equip a winged spear. It is the Questo-esque weapon, I would guess. He's just sitting there on his rascal rolling around Lordran with his grabber arm and his winged spear. We need a skin to put in this game, a texture where you're just an obese person and a rascal. That'd be so good, dude. So good. We need to make that happen. Alright, let's see. Winged spear. You fancy winged spear user. Couldn't just be the regular spear. Nah, it's got to be the winged spear. Bastard. Bastard. Is there any unique property to this? Maybe bleed? Do we even see a bleed build up in this game? Where is that? It's not. I don't remember. Okay. Anyways. 15 dex. 13 strength. So let's get dex first because then we could two-hand wield this bad boy. Sufficient strength to wield this weapon with one hand. Nuh-uh. Stab. Stab. Alright, let's get it to, Oh, that's right. We only picked we can only buy blacksmith box from the smithy. We've got a repair box. The shield and stab. That is a true... That is what I love to hear about first playthroughs. That is exactly how you should play. Safe and sound. That's why when I was teaching people in my original walkthrough, I was teaching people to hide behind their shield. All right, this. We'll need to keep the mace and spear on us. Okay. Holy armor. Okay. We're a little bit slow. That's good. Whoops. That is good. The blue tearstone ring is not like super important to us right now. And the that charred corpse. Wait, what? What was I gonna say? The any loot that we get from the Black Knight wouldn't really matter. I've never started my run from the right side before. Because every time you come up off the stairs, the dragon goes... It goes and does its thing. Oh, don't do it! No! Bye-bye. Alright, let's test out Questo's weapon. Let's give him a slow walk. Whoa, what? That's surprising. Well, it is only a level 1 weapon. Okay. Do we care? No, we don't care. We're not going to take any shortcuts here because we wouldn't know of them. We would be curious about what's over here. I'm going to try to keep target lock off as much as possible. That shit, it should not exist in this game. It's so fucking bad. Let me see if I can disable it outright. Wait, what am I doing? PC settings. What would it be? Just options? Huh. Key settings? Lock? Oh, okay. Lock. Well, no, that's just what is it bound to? I don't think I could turn that off in this game. You can in the other games. Oh, wait. Toggle auto lock on. Yep, that's off. That's what I want. Okay. Okay, you just can't disable it, like, remove it completely. But I think you can in other games. Or you can do, like, you can have a lock on, but you can still control, like, your free swing movements. So you could be locked on, but while you're swinging a weapon, I could pivot to swing at something behind me. That doesn't really exist in this game, to my knowledge. Noob Sean would never be fighting these Black Knights. We would always save them for later. But we wouldn't know he's up there, so we'd be like, what's up here? This looks good. Bet there's something nice up here. Shit! That's exactly what I would do. I wouldn't even wait to see if he follows me. I would just go ahead and tap this shit instantly. What? What? No! What the fuck? That's not supposed to happen. Uh-oh. I guess it's on now. This is bad. Look at this damage. Oh, yeah. How does he still connect to that? I don't even have my shield on to, Whoa! See if I can keep them locked. Oh, ho, ho, you tried. You tried the fancy. Oh no! How did that one not work? Oh, this bastard. Get off, get off, get off. Get up! I don't like this guy. Oh no! Okay. You have to do the target lock when you're trying to do these backstab fucking combos, staggers, locks in. Oh shit. Oh, that almost killed me. I just can't dodge the way that you want to when you're fucking camera locked like that. Woo! I need him to come out this way now. I tried to roll, but the box was in my way. That was crazy. Oh, no, no, no. Uh-oh. Woo. You know what? What if I firebomb your ass? Well, he's going to be holding the shield up. Ooh. Chunky. Alright, that doesn't feel bad that he didn't drop an item. God, I did not want to fight him with this dog shit. Level 1 trash spear. No shield up. That was, I'm actually surprised we won that. Man, he's not even defending anything. That's the ultra troll about it. So if I was up here, which would have never happened because we would have never killed that guy in noob mode. Ooh. I wonder how many people have tried to make this jump. I bet this is a kill box. This drop is not far enough to kill you outright, I don't think. But I think the game would code in a kill box here. This actually looks like something we could potentially make. I wonder how many people have tried that. The game just straight up kills you. But like this over there, I would have been looking at this. Yeah, and I wouldn't have figured anything special out. I'd have just noticed the loots. I mean, the charred body is obviously something to pay attention to. We know that now, but I wouldn't have gathered any intel from that. I'm gonna fucking try this jump. I want to see what happens here. I think it's probably better to come around from the left edge. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it stops the forward momentum. I was right to eyeball that. It looked like we could make it. We could have. It just forces to stop. It doesn't kill me like I thought it might. All right. Level up wise, do we... Let's get the strength up so we can one-hand this. Because we only need one strength for that. And then... Oops. Equip load. What is my equip load with that piece of trash shield on? Oh wow, it's pretty low. Why were we chonk rolling? That one bump in equip load gave me enough to be at 25%. Interesting. Let's test it out. Let's test out the hold, shield, and stab. This is how Casey played the game. I fucking love this. The queso build. This is amazing, dude. Oh god. It's so hard to play this like I'm a noob and don't know what to do. I'm pretty sure I would slow walk this and see that guy coming and be like, all right, let me take this guy out. We would spend a lot of time here trying to not die. Because we know the moment we go in there, shit's going to go down. So if I could draw anything out, I certainly would. Can you do a strong attack with your shield up? I want to see that. Come down here. Let's see. No, just the weak attack. This is funny as hell, dude. I mean, I know once you get the spear upgraded, it's gonna be pretty strong to just sit there and take 100% physical damage reduction shield and just smash into enemies like this. Oh man, that must have been a long ass playthrough. All right, let's just do this. God damn you. Ooh, that's nice. The queso build is pretty strong. Blah. Queso, you were OP. The sound of that. You know what's funny? Like, this fucking thing, it's like the weak spot of the butthole plunge. It reminds me of the pig in Bloodborne. Alright, let's do the, we're never gonna use these things anyway, so let's use the alluring skulls for this. Let's have fun. Oh shit! That is too funny. God damn it. Well, that might actually... No, I was going to say that might still work, but no. What the hell? What else am I hearing? I see that guy, but... Is there somebody below me? Oh, you know what? I bet it's those undead underneath us. Like, under. It's got a weird delay. Very slow. Are we gonna max level our sack helm? I don't think Queso would have done that. So even though you would now, Casey, you don't get the max level sack helm. I know you wouldn't have done that. You dirty liar. If you say you would have, you'd never use a Titanite slab on a fucking sack helm. Don't you even try to lie to me like that. I want to meet our butcher babes. Lunch ladies. This is the absolute perfect scenario for this weapon. There's no better spot for this weapon than right there. Come on, boys. Come into the kill zone. My weapon wouldn't swing because the stamina was done, but I wish it would have kind of gone through that refusing to swing animation, because it made me think that the weapon was about to swing. I love that. Whack! That is the exact attack that you should use a spear for. This fucking thing right here. Whack! The smackdown. What about the two-hand smackdown? I feel like it won't do that. Yeah, uppercut. There we go, okay. No! Headshot. Yes! We landed the headshot. You don't remember what you would have worn on your first playthrough, but not the sack. Yeah, that's true. If you were surfboard and spear, you would have definitely not gone with a sack helm. You would have been trying to optimize. Is this actually 100% physical resistance? I think it might be. 88. Why did it not take damage from that guy's attack? Well, let's take a look at my health actually. It took 3 hit points of damage. No wonder. That was a big hit. This area right here was actually very scary, because you're like, why am I going through a fog gate? And you're trying to get prepared, and then you know, nothing's happening. You're like, okay. This is, to my recollection, the first fog gate where there's nothing like immediately there waiting for you. Even in the Undead Burg, there was something there. And then I think this is where you get the pincer attack. Yeah, like up here you do. These Balder Knights. That's not good. The real danger with trying to parry guys with like stabby swords like that, if you don't get the timing right, they can chain a bunch of hits together, and this guy can't take more than like 2 hits probably and just die. So pincer attacks down there. And most of the weapons that I would have had in my original playthrough would have clanged on the wall right here, and I probably would have died one of those annoying deaths. Gotta let this guy get out of there, and then they do this little dance where it's annoying as fuck. What? How was that one hit only 9 damage there? That was a weird sound. So we'd see that weapon and be like, oh shit. This is why turning off the autocorrect on your camera when you're pressed up against a wall is so important. This is kind of funny. I don't think... I was just about to say, I don't think this guy will actually swing at me. Alright, okay. Let's take a look at the shield that we did pick up. Well, that's not what I want to do. Those are wrong buttons. Okay. So we're slower on the roll, but that's not terrible. We have a 100 physical damage reduction shield now. This is a fancy boy. I never use this shield, but it's basically a crest shield. And the crest shields are always my faves. For obvious reasons, crest shields have great additional properties, typically. Let's take a look at this, though. I never really considered using this. I think there was always a better alternative variant of the crest shields than this guy. But it's like the first one you get, that's like of good quality. So it's basically your precursor to a crest shield if you're not taking shortcuts. I would not be going in there. I'd see this guy and be like, oh yeah, revenge. Yeah, so if you got a 100% physical resistance shield, you can really fucking play safe. Yeah, Grass Crest is great, but I think it's like, Grass Crest is not 100% physical. That would be OP, but it's way up there. I think it's like 80-ish, or maybe even higher. No need to aggro those guys. Never mind. I hear you in there, dude. Not the one at the back, but there's the other one. He's like right on the other side of this door. I want him to come now. Get out of here, boy. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna get some ice cream truckinator. shouldn't have done that. We can't take damage, and we're slow rolling. Now we should be okay. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay. 3 soft humanities. Humangities. I think, like, if I was playing this blind, I would not go down there first. Because this is, like, closer and open, and I'd be like, what's going on in here? So this is a big risk for me. Knowing what I know, this is a very big risk. I've never tried to fight this guy this way. I don't even know if you can backstab this huge fucker. Definitely don't want to try to parry his ass. I don't think you can backstab him. That should have 100% worked if so. Well, you can whittle away at him for sure. This would have been one of those things if you knew, like, imagine you normally fight. Oh, I thought he was going to get past my shield for a second. You fight him normally like this. And then you get to the blacksmith right after, and you upgrade your weapon, and you're like, fuck, I could have done that so much faster. Broke his stagger, or broke his poise after like 100 hits. I didn't want to get pressed up against the wall. Oh. That would have been disgusting. I didn't want to get pressed up against the wall because it might break the target lock, and then my shield would defend against his swing. That would have been gross. What up, Vort? You sad about the ice cream truck driver that I just killed? Ice cream truckinator. Our first firekeeper soul. Yeah, we still would not know about the blacksmith, so I don't think I would go there. I do think I would step on this elevator, though. I don't think I would think anything about that. I definitely step off and then realize for sure where we are. But like, whoa, what? No way. So it's not complete disaster that we don't have access to the blacksmith yet, because we have a fire here that's going to give us plus 10, I think. We don't have any reason to improve upon our faith because right now all we have is heal. We can't upgrade our weapon yet. Oh man, doing that boss fight without an upgraded weapon is gross. But we'll do it because that's what we would have done. So Still a little slow. What up, Thorland? All right. He's so fugly. I think we would have, at this point, we probably would have been like, oh, wait a minute, what did I just loot? That thing that was so special. And it'd be like, what does this mean? Each firekeeper is corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity, and can boost the power of precious Estus flasks. That would have been the first thing. Estus flask would have been like, whoa! Alright, it can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the firekeeper's soul to reinforce the flask. So I still wouldn't know where to use this, but it says offered to her. And then I would possibly know that the firekeeper is the thing underneath Firelink Shrine. But when I first approached her, she said she couldn't speak, or like the dialogue said she couldn't speak. So I don't know if I would have put those two things together just yet. So I'm not going to do that. What's up, Reynaldo? How's it going, dude? Yeah, I think to your point, Queso, it was actually one of those awe-inspiring moments when you started to realize how this game is linked together. Like, the elevator was definitely one of those super cool moments. I'm just instinctually killing these guys, but we're not going to go to the blacksmith. That's nice, though. I got 4 swings now instead of 3. What? I hate when that happens. It's because of the stupid stairs. Three parries in a row on this guy, and I finally get to counter him. Yeah, you should always let that dude come all the way down the stairs, because of that shit. It's super annoying. I'm doing all right, man. I see your pictures of your kids every once in a while on Instagram. See, we don't know that this Chandler is going to be a big problem. But we also have our super duper shield stabby build. Oh, I do not like the, oh shit. I want to get out here. I don't want to get hit by a stray. It was good to have them in a kill tunnel, but it's also... It's also bad because the camera keeps like doing these very awkward movements. Just trying to get a cheap one. Oh good, they're no longer magic. Magic. Alright, now we can go womp on the channeler. You dancing? Oh, he just portaled. I forgot about that ability. That ability is so OP. Is he shooting at me from downstairs? I'm not gonna drop on him because he's got those Balder Knights around him. But we'll fuck with this guy. The other sad thing about the boss fight is I wouldn't know to use the gold pine resin, so I'm not going to use that. But that would definitely make my life better. I think I would notice this. This would have been one of those cool moments.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse. Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec.
Let's see his armor.
I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
His armor set is so fucking cool. Like, this is fantastic armor.
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
Could you imagine being in the cell in that fucking armor, though? Oh my god. How awful would that be? Alright. I don't think I would go down to go fight that channeler. I mean, if he wants to warp himself away from me, it's all good. I wouldn't care about that. I'd come up here and be like, what do we got? I definitely wouldn't use my humanity because I haven't done that at all in this game yet. I don't even think I would think about doing it, or I'm not even going to assume that I would understand what it even is at this point. Yeah. I'd be very cautious. Very cautious. I'd also be like terrified that all of these things are gonna animate. We're about to get shit on. No. Ooh. I didn't think it was going to be able to get me there. What was that sound? we take damage, we just take forever to recover. Now that I'm thinking about it, this guy can like totally bonk me off the ledge. Uh-oh. Buddy's home. Oh, so slow. No! No, it jumped! Holy slowness. Yeah. Like the speed at which we can get up off the ground is so fucking slow. I think that's because our poise is dog shit. And this is where you would start realizing how brutal this game is. You'd be like, fuck. I have to go all the way back and kill all of that shit? No! Why do people play this game? This is why I try to be patient with people when they go on my videos and they're like, oh yeah, that's great. No, you kill the gargoyle with your +3 club or whatever, but I'm running around with a fucking rubber mallet. I'm like, I get it, but you gotta watch the rest of my fucking stuff that leads up to it so you understand like how to prepare yourself for the fight. Man, I thought we were kind of being okay there, but once we got hit, we just could not get out of the danger zone because our character would not recover fast enough. Okay, come on. Come on now. Come on now. God damn it. What? Thought he was gonna heal. No, I might heal. Dude, why are we not getting the crits off on this guy? Okay. So we will we'll experience the struggle, like I said, and then when we get to an area where we'd have just like banged our head against the fucking wall, then we'll utilize our abilities. So we're gonna go the blacksmith. The Dark Souls experience. Just upgrade our spear. Clank. Somewhere, someone is hearing that hammer, and it's just ASMR sleep material for them.
If you require smithing, then speak to me.
I love my smith hammer builds. Those are fun to play. It's just such a weapon, like it's such a unique weapon that nobody ever really utilizes, but they're fun to play with. They suck, but they're still fun. Hurrah! Oh yeah.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but
every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself.
That's a nice
or
sword.
do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you. So pay them a little respect, eh?
Man, it takes a little while for this game to get going for clerics. Like, yeah, you can get some stuff from Thorland, but I don't think it's anything of substance. Like, you don't get any, like, fun stuff to play with as a cleric for a minute.
There are two types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services.
I wonder if he has anything sitting around that is, like, actually not a weapon in the game. Alrighty, so the smith boxes, all that schnitzel.
Don't get yourself killed, neither of...
Okay. We wouldn't have a whole lot. Let's see how much the costs are. 800. And then how much to reinforce. It's gonna be 2 shards and 200 souls.
Don't get yourself, neither of us want to see you.
So +3 would be pretty nice. Yep, that's just enough.
Well, I'll use if need any.
And then reinforce weapon. Then we'd be bouncing out of here. Alright. Now we should, even without using like pine resin, have a legitimate path to beating the gargoyle without trying to be too crazy. Again, we could summon, we could do all these things, but this point in the game, I really didn't understand those mechanics. I was hoarding humanity because they were obviously very rare, and just didn't feel like you wanted to use them if you didn't have to. Alright, so we're doing like double the damage on non-crit. So that's solid. Obviously non-crit's what we're going to be doing to the boss. Just the worst part of this zone is having to bypass the channeler again. So he's definitely worth... Ooh, that's nice. Buckler. He's definitely worth killing your first chance if you can.
Oh, that's bad.
That was a rough one. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out and then go kill the caster. What? Oh. Forgot I was running out of stamina there. All right. Come here, you bastard. You fucker. Nice try. Don't you know I'm the fairy god? Alright. If we're not going to be blocking with this, we should swap to the buckler. Now we got the fast rolly boy. Yeah. I love how the devil or whoever it's supposed to be that's torturing Homer is getting pissed off because it's not working. God, that's one of the all-time best moments of The Simpsons. What a classic. Am I gonna use my I don't think I'm gonna use my shield against these guys. Really don't. I hate that part. Look how slow I am. I mean, it's so stupid. Give me that. Get away from the edge. I don't know why I'm getting risky there. I'm still doing it. Endurance is so huge in this game. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Gotta love the lower edge. This game would be sweet if they could hurt each other with the flames. That's not good. Motherfucker. What? Dude, I was down. Like, I never got the chance to get up. Yeah, when you can't, like, when you can't brute these guys down, they become a problem. Okay. So, now we'll use the tactics. We will use our pine resin and we'll probably just blow right through these dudes. It's obviously a terrible weapon for this kind of boss. But, that's not a problem. What? It feels like we're so slow. Am I missing something, or is this just normal speed and I'm not used to it? Like, why does that seem so slow to me? This is like the fastest movement. Is it because my character's thick? I think it's because they're thick. Wish we could parry the gargoyles. Wouldn't that be fun? What up, M Zag? When does that guy ever miss? I think I get hit by that guy every time. He's a pro gamer. You dirty bastard. I think I've got 3 soft humanity, so this is probably worth snagging, yeah. Oh, fuck, I forgot to use the pine resin. Rip. Dude, that is such a long animation. Let's see. Yeah. Using it in this fight is not the move. Okay. And go. Why am I not getting his tail? Your buddy's here. Bye-bye. I think he's the one in front. I think he's the one on the left. That's bad. Oh, fuck. Oh! I knew it wasn't that guy, but I couldn't fucking get to the other one. So I just had to take a shot at him. God. No! That was my opening! I'm dead. What's up, slug? Man. Alright. Let's remember to do that. Man, that was we did not get many openings there. The rotation of those two was a pain in the ass. I don't think I've had a gargoyle fight go quite that annoying before. Oh, that slow swing. Come on. Let's see. You know, one of those things that I love about Dark Souls 2 is your ability to just basically clear out shit like this and then never have to fight them again unless you want to use a bonfire aesthetic. The downside is if you're one of those type of players that likes to farm, which I'm not, Tree Fitty, you goddamn Loch Ness monster. Get your own goddamn money. I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, Doug, that just reminded me. He said, kill them with only whips. I did agree, and Queso, this is gonna be music to your ears. I did agree to start anew and complete at some point this year the Indiana Jones playthrough again, so it will be revived. Motherfucker. I still have that save file on this. It's funny. It's like the first thing I see when I load this game up. Why does it make that fart sound? Am I the only one that hears that? Crazy how easy some of these things can get when you have the tactics. So that's pretty much the progression of like what you would see. You would see someone run in here with a weapon that's not upgraded and they get steamrolled because the weapon's just not going to do anything. Oh shit. I heard those guys. Okay. Or you'll see someone come in here after upgrading their weapon, but it's still not going to do much damage, and then they're going to get caught 2v1 in that situation because they can't mow the other one down fast enough. And then they're going to start trying to figure out what is the boss actually weak to, right? And so our weapon sucks against the boss, but if we can put pine resin on it, we can do a lot of damage to it really quickly. So that's what you want to do, right? You now know that there's two enemies. The other one spawns at like halfway health, and so the fastest you can mow down one, then the fight becomes trivial, because like 1v1 that enemy is very easy to dodge. So yeah, that's typically what you'll see someone's first experience through these. Now, they're probably going to die a lot more in between those realizations, like the first realization that you need to upgrade your weapon, the second that you need some kind of other fucking tactic, like figure out what the boss is weak to, and then obviously how to properly like break up the fight and split the enemies up. And so it's this is such a tough fight for most people at this juncture in the game. It's probably the toughest boss fight in early Fromsoft games, in my opinion, because nothing really prepares you for it. It's totally realistic to not know that the blacksmith is in that separate building, disconnected from this area completely, right? There's just nothing telling you that go that way. So it's the only saving grace is if you are using humanity, you might see the summon sign for Solaire. And then in that instance, you're probably going to do okay. But I even think most players don't run around with their humanity restored, because most players probably don't launch the game in offline mode. So if they're running around with their humanity restored, they're going to learn hard lessons really quick. They're going to get invaded and fucked by twinks. And then at that point, they're going to stop running around with, in their human form. And they're not going to see those summon signs. So it becomes that, like, tug of war, right? They get that adrenaline pump because they consume a humanity. And then they fucking haul ass to the boss area to try to summon the NPC or another player before they get invaded and ganked. This is one of those few games that really can get you, like, amped up. The invasions are such a cool thing. I don't do them on, like, stream playthroughs and stuff like that, but we'll be doing, like, online mode in Elden Ring eventually and stuff like that. And obviously when we play Night Rain or whatever, there will be online shenanigans there. Part of the bigger reason I never play Dark Souls in online mode is because the netcode was always, like, just incredibly bad. You'd be getting lag. We call it lag stabbed. So lag backstabbed. The character would be like where this dude is, and then I'd be over here and be getting fucking backstabbed or some crazy shit.
Greetings.
Is this Oswald of Kareem?
I am Oswald of Kareem, the Pardon. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my...
Look at my spear. That guy's getting fucked up. He doesn't even care. Learn gesture. Well, what is it? That one is very popular. So this request absolution, right? And it says you have not sinned. There's actually, like, differences between sinning, right? You can leave a covenant, and that's not a sin. You just lose progress with that covenant. If you're kicked out of a covenant, like you do a malicious act in that covenant against their code, like they actually terminate your membership, then that is considered a sin. It's also the same if you invade people and kill them in PvP. That is considered a sin, but they have to condemn you. And it's this item here, indictment. So if you've ever looked at this and wondered, like, what the fuck is the indictment? This is what that means. So if you invade a player and kill them and they have an indictment, they can report you, and then you go into the book of guilty. And so you can check to see your PvP sin rating, essentially, and it's 1 point every indictment. So it's pretty interesting stuff. Now, the Oswald of Kareem does not cleanse your book of day, like a Sunbro type guy and going in and helping people kill bosses and stuff like that. That's how you get rid of those. But what he does is he absolves your transgressions against other NPCs that you have not killed, right? So if you anger, like Andre the Blacksmith, you accidentally hit him and aggro him, well, he will get rid of that aggro through absolution. And you could run around and punch every NPC in the fucking game and they could all be mad at you, and it's the same cost to cleanse that, to absolve your sins. So it's not like how sinful are you determines the cost. It's the level that you are is what determines the cost. But yeah, there's there's a variety of things that go into it. It's kind of interesting mechanic. I think a lot of people are confused about it though. At some point we'll get Karmic Justice. That is 40k. It's kind of hilarious. Miracle of the Black-Haired Witch Velka. Temporary auto counter versus heavy damage. For each sin there is a punishment, and it is the task of Goddess Velka to define the sin and mete out the punishment. Nice. We have no instant need for this talisman, but it's probably an improvement over the one we have now. If you'll notice here, it scales with intelligence, which is probably the reason we wouldn't want to use this, but if you were like a faith/intelligence build player, then this one would make sense. All right, and then if you were in a covenant, you could abandon your covenant. We are, but we're not going to do that. You can also do this at any fire, any bonfire. So it's kind of weird that he has that. What I think is maybe originally he had that ability and bonfires did not, and so they decided to add him to bonfires, and then they just never got rid of that shit. All right, let's see how oh, they're gonna start climbing. I was about to drop down. Yeah, boy. Imagine the spear killing 6 of them. That's pretty stupid. I love it. It's got a singular sharp point to it, and it just fucking skull fucks 6 things at once. Makes sense. Maybe it's my fat ass. I wish we could have done very large body, tiny head. That should have been a pre-built. Okay, so we killed the boss. We know about the elevator. We know how to get the Firelink. We know where the blacksmith is. The blacksmith would make sense for us to go to logically because we know, oh, okay, well, we can improve our weapon still, so let's do that. Let's get our weapon as good as we can. Then we would have to remember what that fucking guy at Firelink told us, which we wouldn't have. There's no fucking chance. We'd be like, oh yeah, now we must go down to Blighttown, and we wouldn't know what that is or where to go, how to get there, or anything. So this is one of those points in the game where we'd be hitting a bunch of dead ends. We'd be running all over the fucking place trying to figure out where we're gonna go. And this is probably the area where we'd start. Because we know this is here, but we haven't gone any further. Like, we don't even know the tourists or the Titanite demons down there yet.
Well, you need anything?
So, what do we need? We need, we only know we need one of those right now. Now we need 3 mo. And we're like, fuck, we can't see our weapon anymore. So what about modify equipment? Special ember required for blacksmiths to ascend weapons. So for our understanding, we believe that we've just fully upgraded our weapon. So this is one of those things where it's like, okay, the goddamn Loch Ness monster, get your own goddamn money. Oh, what's up, Pretzel? Ah, man, I need to pull up my my stream elements thing so I can see what you said with your tip. Sorry, where's that? All right, there it is. What the fuck? Now I see the message. What is this bullshit? Well, sir. It is not Bloodborne, so there are no cripples in wheelchairs with machine guns that we can kill. But soon we will get back to that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. The war pick. Queso would be using the war pick as his rascal grabby arm lever thing to stab cheeseburgers and deliver them. Cheeseburglers. All right.
You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons.
Fuck you.
But nobody.
Oh, dude. Were they free or did they pay you? Right, I gotta get out of here. We don't know where we're headed, so I think this is one of those good opportunities to play like we would as a noob. This would be startling. We don't know anything about this guy. Ooh. That hitbox felt cheap. This is where we'd be checking out the damage there. And we're like, okay, fuck this. This guy is beef. Yeah, so we've identified that our weapon doesn't do shit to this guy. He's very strong. So this is one of those type of enemies that you would save for later for sure. What up, Sin? No, I'm actually playing it through the mindset of if this was my first playthrough, if that makes sense. It's kind of it's been a long time since we played, and I'm gonna go through all the FromSoft games, and so I'm just trying to approach it with nostalgia and just kind of chill and doing a cleric build since I've never played like that before, and just checking things out. Doing stuff that I think I would do back in my noob days. These are these moments where I would be like very annoyed. I've got a fork in the road and I want to know what's back behind both of them. I would see this area and be like, okay, this leads to a very vast zone, so I want to save this for later. And I would hope that we run into a dead end down here. This is typically my thinking. Like, I wanna have a clear path of where to go. So I'm pretty sure this is the type of thing I would have done. I wouldn't have known that guy to my right is a trap, but I'm already kind of like in that zone. This weapon's pretty good against the bush people, which is kind of surprising. I feel like it should do absolutely garbage against them. That looks crazy. I don't even remember seeing those before. Just random vegetation. I thought there were more plant people here. Man, this is crazy because what will we do? Obviously, we know there's an illusory wall here, but I would not know that. There's no way I would know that. Yeah, I wonder, is there anything that gives this away? I mean, not really. I don't think I would just randomly swing at that. I do see this item that is back here, though, so I'd definitely go to that. Then I'd see that. And be like, I'd start looking for a path over here. Which would maybe make me look over this area to the left, but then I would see there's no fucking way across there, so then I'd say, fuck that. And go down here. I don't think I'd ever know about that bonfire back behind me. I wouldn't know about this trap, especially that they don't spring until you loot. I'd definitely run the fuck away. Yeah, this weapon is good against the bush people for sure. Keeps you at distance. It feels disgusting leaving the grass crust shield behind right now. Oof. Oh man, your first encounter with those stone knights are brutal. I don't know if I would notice this at all. I don't think I would notice that tree for quite a while. So yeah, I would probably walk right up to this thing, honestly. You could hear that tree. I don't know if I'd know what that was. Oh shit, I didn't know it actually cast on me. Oh, it's a proximity spell. So he cast it, and then when he gets close to me, it takes effect. I mean, this is very easy to stay in the pocket against this guy. But if you have to fight anything else at the same time, you're going to get overwhelmed. So like the bush people in there would really fuck you up. So you could hear this. Maybe that's how you notice the tree is here. I did hear it. Yeah, you can hear it. I think I would notice it then and be like, what the fuck? Does it have any kind of face or anything weird that would make you want to attack it? The movement of its roots or whatever is kind of unnerving. Kick the tree. No surprise, our spear is terrible at damage against this thing. I'd probably go down here first, considering that it was a weird, unique area. I wouldn't like this thing. You creepy bastards. What the? Just fell through the earth. Tree 2.0. You could just walk right by this guy. I don't know what the point of it is. I'm gonna leave it alive. See if anything happens. I never actually just left the tree, I don't think. What the fuck? I never paid much attention to this. Such a weird structure. that would make me run. We don't even really know what kind of damage these guys can put out because we've been dodging it. At this point, I don't even know what green blossoms are, so let's check that shit out. Yeah, so we haven't been bled at any point, so we don't know the effects of that really. Neither of those. Temporary boost stamina recovery speed. I feel like that would be an item that I equip. And I'd probably replace gold pine resin, honestly. Because I wouldn't want that in my inventory unless I need it. Cool. Those guys seem to have a very high drop rate of that stuff. I'm pretty sure I would use that in boss fights. It's not a consumable that I ever use. I don't think I've ever used one, honestly. The way we're fighting this guy is actually something that I've never done. I don't think I've ever just sat on this dude with a shield and smacked him. He's just super worthless. Easy mode. I know where this goes, but I would be very, very curious about this. You basically make these enemies one of the easiest like encounters in the game. Just this fucking shield and melee weapon. Bonk. This is our first like usable ring. This is actually really good for us. I love this ring right now. Oh yeah. Having increased poise is so nice in this game. Where? Oh yeah. I guess the reason to kill this guy is to get back through because he probably blocks you. Yeah. Oh, no, you can still get there. It's 180 souls, I think. So like this is an enemy that would not contribute towards your soft humanity counter, I believe. Like we could kill that infinitely and I don't think we'd ever get a soft humanity from it. There's like certain zones it will happen in, and there's certain amounts of points you need to accumulate in those particular zones, and only certain enemies will contribute to that. Like in the kiln, the area that is right before you fight Gwyn, or Lord of Cinder or whatever, those Black Knights, you would think those were humanoids, but you could kill those infinitely, because that's one area that I've farmed before in many playthroughs, is the chunks. You could kill those infinitely and never get a soft humanity. So it definitely does not happen there. You see some loot there. this is one of those things where we would definitely kill the bush people first. Because we know that Big Chungus is no fucking problem. Oh, I didn't think he was swinging. I thought he was pulling his weapon back. I just want to get away now so I can heal. This stupid area is kind of hard to get behind it. Only reason I want to be behind him is so I can put my shield down and recover stamina. That hit right before the last one. We actually semi-staggered him. I was about to say out loud, I don't think we can stagger this guy with this weapon, but he kind of did. A very small amount of time and they were staggered. This is one of my all-time favorite armor sets. That's not good. Let's get out of here. Get the Bushman on me. Holy camera as hell. Okay. Now we can fight. Oh! That was bad. Holy jump, buddy. What am I stuck on? Oh, fuck! That was almost death. That would have been death for sure. No loot from those boys. I'd continue to hug the wall since that's where we've been clearing out. But it's surprising how many enemies we're finding here. Now we know that the witch summon is here, but that's not something that we would know. So only if we die to the butterfly a couple times would we utilize that. Oh, what the fuck? So normally before I'd go up there, I would clear out the rest of the ground area. I don't know if I would notice that. I think I would because its coloration is not really... Okay, that sucks. I can't fucking hit it. An example of when weapons are a real pain in the ass. This guy's not dead, okay. Whoa, it wasn't letting me put my shield up for a minute. That was weird. Wonder if I'd notice this. I don't think I would, honestly. Coming from this way? I wouldn't notice this. I'd have to be circling from the left side first. Oh, shit. That ledge would definitely catch my attention. I would be thinking that that leads somewhere. Somewhere leads to this. I don't think it does, though. That looks weird. Alright, let's see. A partisan. Let's look how it compares to our weapon. Better strength scaling. Lower requirement for dex. Interesting. Huh. Alright, we have no heals besides our spell. It's crazy how slow that feels when our equip load is barely anything. Very punishing. That just makes me feel terrified of moving any slower than this already. Yeah, so we wouldn't know there's a boss fight up here. But we have a pretty good idea after seeing this. And we're probably going to die here. Because we wouldn't know to use ranged when we could. We wouldn't know to summon when we could. We would probably have a good idea that we should go rest and get Estus flasks renewed, but it's been a minute since we saw a bonfire. So we'd probably just be fucked. So let's do it. I'd be like, huh? Oh, shit! Yeah, I'd be like, what do I do? Those will be the ones that get me. It's extra bad if it just never comes to rest. Sometimes it can be a real pain in the ass. Oh shit. I didn't mean to try to drink, I meant to do this. She's been just floating for a long time. Come on. This would be sad. This is where you'd want like a flame. If you have a magic resist shield, you could probably just sit here and get pelted. Not entirely sure who has, like, what shields at this point give you decent magic resist? Yeah, see that second That second one is just really difficult to dodge. It sucks. Alright, time to die. Ooh, that's the first time she's done that to me. I like that attack. That one's easy to dodge. I'm not really sure how to consistently dodge that second barrage. My guess is maybe I have to dodge back behind me. That will allow me to do so, I think. Yeah, so this part would be frustrating. I'd be thinking, okay, well, what the fuck? I guess I would have killed that thing if I had Estus Flask, so we know that. We can probably make that happen. So we can feel somewhat better about that. Okay. Then maybe we could use a green clump or whatever it is. And that might allow us to get more swings in. We'll have to try that. So that'd be two things that we'll have working for us that we didn't have. We learned about that guy. That's annoying. Anytime you could target something, you should be able to damage it. I think that's a flaw in the design there. Usually you can't target something that you can't damage. Once you're able to hurt it, the targeting reticle thing kind of shows up. Okay, so now we know, like, we've died once, so we'll open up the bonfire here. I'm not gonna, like, make myself suffer for no reason. We're not gonna kindle it or anything. We're just gonna have this there for us if needed. Are these guys gonna be here just chilling? Yeah, they are. They won't attack me, I don't think. Yeah, they will. Interesting. It's honestly probably good to just kill these guys like, you don't have to farm them, but anytime you get a chance, just go ahead and kill them. If they're gonna attack you anyways. I'm gonna go around. I don't want to deal with the fucking knights. Let's get this guy to spawn. The slow-mo knights. Egg vermifuge. Alright, that one needs a strong attack most likely. Get low with it. We could probably walk by that guy. not fuck with it. But I don't want to take any chances that that thing tracks me down when I'm not aware of it. This ability that it has is pretty gross if you're not aware that it's there. Alright, this should be pretty easy. Actually, we can get rid of this. And now we'll fast roll. Let's go ahead and heal. We also know... Let's try to use fire bombs on it. So we know now that it's ranged. So we want to try to get some attacks on it. Ooh, yeah, that's very strong. Okay, I don't want to be targeted on it. I wonder if there's a way to get it to come in faster. Now, if you like auto-target, or if you target lock and just use like a crossbow on it, I'm sure this is super fucking easy. Wow! Why didn't you do that for us the first time, buddy? Trying to see how long my stamina boon will last. Oh fuck. That's... Oh no! No! Wow. I did not expect to get one shot at full health by that thing. Okay. That's awesome. Well, no wonder that's easy to dodge, but as you could hear while I was dodging the wrong way, I said, oh no, I did not want to dodge that way. That was fucked. Wow. Sweet. Okay. Well, we won't have that firebomb damage. So that's going to suck. But that's okay. Did not expect that first whip to get me. Oh. No! What am I doing? Thought I had my shield. Oh, I took my shield off completely. Dude. I have completely botched this. This is a nightmare. That is so frustrating. Forgetting you don't have your fucking shield on will definitely get you killed. Especially when the alternative puts you into a healing fucking spell motion. That was gross. Oh my god. That's not even the one I want. That sucked. There you go, we just grabbed it. We lost our soft humanities that we were never using. I think we lost like 14k. So that doesn't feel good. Fuck these guys. Okay. 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 We won't run in there, so I don't think the bush guy will spawn. Don't think we need to kill the lizard dude. Oh, fuck. Yeah, these guys don't like to drop loot. Very low drop rates. Let's go this way. What? He didn't cast a spell! No! That... When does that happen? Holy fuck, come on. I can't even think of a time when I ever fought that thing where it didn't cast the spell. Holy shit. That's the worst. I was completely drained of stamina. There was nothing I could do. Oh my god. Ah, yes. The plant armed through the rocky mountainside. Nothing like Fromsoft hitboxes. This just warms the heart. There you go. Pro player. Man. That fucking sucked, dude. I've probably fought those things 200 times. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Oh, come on. I'm just not even gonna bother fighting it. I'm gonna see what my pine tar resin does though, or gold pine. Should have taken my fucking shield off. I hate the RNG of stuff like this. Okay. It's like double. So that's good knowledge. Come on, land. Dude, fuck. Wasn't sure if that spell would still continue. It looked like it was. Oh shit. What's that sound? So once again, tar resins are, or resins, I don't know why I keep saying tar. Resins in general just show you how fucking strong they are. You should, if you're ever struggling, use consumables. Again, like, I'm not using my humanity, so we could make ourselves stronger there. We're not using summons, we could make ourselves stronger there. Weapon's okay, like it's upgraded, which is great, but it's not ideal for a lot of these boss type enemies. Obviously go in there with like fire bombs or ranged consumables, things like that. Like, you can make these fights if you approach them with like tactics and not just limit yourself to what your character has when you first encounter it, but learn from your encounter. You can make most of these fights pretty easy. It's the difficulty in this game is typically not the bosses themselves. It's the fucking camera, the environment, the traps, the trolling, and just learning how to use things to your advantage. This is one of those games where you should not be hoarding consumables. And that's something that I always struggle with. I know like Casey struggles with that. I don't think it's uncommon for players to not want to use their good items. But that's just the wrong way to go, because you can always get more of that shit. You can always buy some. So I think if you do that properly, you'll have overall more enjoyment in the game than just banging your head against. Now, if you're doing like challenge runs for specific type of accomplishments, then yeah. But like giving it a go, then trying something different, and then, you know, locking down a strategy, you'll feel like a good sense of accomplishment, I think. You'll realize you did the right thing. You got wise. Queso, should we play the entire game with this spell on us? And this is our queso speed. I would fucking rage. This would be agony. It would be like, it would be the same feeling of being stuck in rush hour traffic and just not moving. Something like that. Take the same way back. I'm not trying to aggro a bunch of shit. I feel the need to at some point play Kingdom Come Deliverance and then play the sequel, if I like the first game at least. Seems like a game that would be good for us. Alright, so at this point we'd be like, okay, well, we killed something. Nothing really happened. We have knowledge of this door. Locked by some contraption. So that doesn't tell us much, right? So at this point, we have the tower that we fought the first boss in. So we know we can go down there. We don't know what's down there, but we know we could have gone down there. We've got this area here that we can go. Okay. And we know we've got some more stuff at the blacksmith we could buy. So I think what I would do right now is I would go back to the blacksmith, and I would also, if I can't buy anything else from him that I think I want, I would level up. I think that's what I would do. So I feel like saving my souls wouldn't make much sense if I don't know what I'm saving them for. Right? Seems logical. It's not like a rainy day fund. Just so I don't have to hear that guy spamming his lightning shit, I'm gonna rest. I really wish there was some kind of toggle where you could get this fucking guy's hammer out of his hand.
My, that's a rare. I've seen one of those before.
Oh, he likes my ember.
It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Alright. So now we can see what he does with this. Be like, divine weapon. And then you can see where the damage change goes. You could toggle this and take a look. It's like, oh, okay. We know what divine weapons do. But, so we would have to learn what this black circle is down here. Auxiliary effects. Determine strength of bleeding poison effects and divine occult effects targeting specific foes. The problem with that is it doesn't tell us what divine/occult does. Target specific foes, but what kind? I want to go... I'm assuming that the black circle is occult. It does 110 damage to the occult. Right? But, I don't know a whole lot about that yet. Don't even know if we fought an occult enemy, right? I mean, you can kind of figure it out by just having a weapon that does damage to the occult and using it on enemies and seeing how much more effective it is. I think you could kind of get an idea, like a general idea. It's not like as simple as something like a weapon saying does more damage against beasts, right? Because that's pretty... You can pretty much figure that out. That's not like anything but humans for the most part. Animal type creatures.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
So it'd be nice if you could get more information there.
You seem to need anything.
Alright, let's look at his inventory. So, Crest of Artorias. Crest opens a sealed door in Heart of Forest. So the item description itself tells us what we need to know. So now we know we've got something here that we want to buy. And we know that it costs big bucks. Let's identify anything else. Nothing else that we necessarily think we want at this time besides shards, maybe.
I'll be seeing you.
So we know we need to get to 20k. Alright, so that's our goal. And we don't know much about how we're going to accomplish that just yet. But that definitely puts a damper on wanting to level up. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna go to the right, because we know that's a place we can go. And hopefully it means big money. Big money, no whammies. I mean, we know what it means, but does my character? I don't think so. This is obviously one of those things you could farm. You could sell some, you could consume some souls and see if you've got 20k. So we could do that real fast and see how close we are to it. We'll probably be pretty close. We probably got enough. Did I just consume the Firekeeper soul? I think I did. I think I just fucked that up on accident. I did. That's okay. Rip. It's not even worth it. That's what's so painful about it. It looked like I was on the other item, but then when it used it, it told me the name of it, and I was very sad. I've never actually made that mistake before. That's quite amazing. That is definitely playing the noob role-playing mentality right there. Alright. We got enough. We just ran over here for no reason. Oh, man. Well, at least it gave me some decent soft humanity. Consuming the Firekeeper soul. I don't know how many humanity I had prior to that, but it wasn't 5.
Well, need any?
All right. Purchase. Crest. Boom.
Yourself killed. Neither of them.
It's not like as damaging selling that Firekeeper soul, or consuming it rather, because my character has yet to acknowledge that they knew what to fucking do with it in the first place. That's why we still had it on us. Hence our Estus flasks are terribly weak. It's a good thing we're a cleric. Now we just need to start focusing on getting improved abilities with our cleric. Oh my god. It's hilarious how little of a health pool we have, and the Estus flask is still just barely getting it. Right. This place here, what a son of a bitch type place for a underprepared player. This is a perfect spot to start off our next episode, where we will be likely annoyed as we get killed by invisible NPC ganks. My favorite flavor of ganks. Alright, so that's going to be a wrap for this episode. We will be back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. And I will be updating you guys on YouTube and on Discord as far as like what the game schedule is. The plan is to go through Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and then I will pivot to one of their other games, but I'm not gonna lock in what game that is yet. Like it could be Sekiro, it could be Armor Core, it could be Bloodborne, it could be Demon Souls. But Elden Ring is going to be the last one we jump to. And yeah, so I will catch you guys later. Peace. Good night, everybody.